way down here with your sit bones still rooted. That's what's important, okay? So wherever you are, staying there, finding that spot where your spine has stopped hinging from the hips, and then just bow your head. Start to breathe again with intention. Root into your breath and feel your body where it is now. If you can find more space as you stay in this posture, just slowly walk your hands out. Find what's comfortable, and then again, just bow your head. Connect to your breath here. And then slowly start to walk your hands back, inhaling as you come back up to neutral. And exhaling once you arrive, bringing your shoulders back and down. Like I said, we're going to continue stretching our spine. So now that we're back at neutral, we've gone forwards, we've done some gentle back bends, which you're welcome to continue. And now I'd like to twist. Our lumbar spine, or our lower spine, is very fragile. So there are some things that are called leveraged twists. When you have leverage, it means that you're holding something, like your knee. Those leveraged twists can be very dangerous. If you're young and flexible, you might not have as much injury possibility, but as our bodies age, we tend to become a bit more careful with them through our practice. So if it's comfortable for you to take a leveraged twist, then please feel free to safely do so. If not, this is a way that you can safely twist your spine as long as you listen to your body's limits. So we're going to inhale again, finding length all the way from our tailbone to the crown of our head, feeling our bodies lengthen as we inhale, and then exhaling to bring those shoulders down away from our ears and sink into the mat. Inhale to find the length, and as you exhale, just twist gently. Now I'm not pulling on my knee because I'm not leveraging my twist. I'm just gently resting my hand here. Continue breathing. You're going to notice when you twist that your breath shifts. It's harder to find space to breathe in. But just work with the space you have. Inhaling and exhaling, nice and gently, and then letting go of the ground behind you and your knee where your hand was resting. Coming back to neutral, exhaling and inhaling. Finding our space and our reset. And then we're going to inhale again, lengthen our spine, reaching our left hand across and gently placing it on our right knee. And our right hand is coming behind us on the mat just to push us up a bit and support us. Gently pushing into the mat. Again, your fingers might be spider tipped or they might be flat, depending how long your arms are. Not pulling on your knee. We're just doing a gentle twist to warm up. We're inhale for that length, and then we exhale as we sink into the posture. Inhaling, continuing to find length, and exhaling, we might see even more of a twist is available to us. Making sure that you're breathing steadily and continuing your breath without my cues. I want you to, on your next inhale, come back to neutral. Twist back to center. Inhale, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and as you exhale, roll them back and down. Let it go. Inhale again deeply. Shoulders up. Exhale. Let it go. These were just a few gentle twists and stretches to get you started. I'd like to show you one more, and from here, from our seated position, we'll just plant our hands for support and kick our feet out in front of us. Now, your knees might be bent. You'll notice that my knees are bent when I kick my feet out right away. I have some tightness in my hamstrings, that's the back of my legs, from sitting cross-legged. Well, that's why we're going to do this pose. So I've turned sideways so you can see, but you can stay however it's comfortable for you. Make sure you're back and down on the bottoms of your hip bones. They're called your sit bones. So you're sitting on them. You might need to move your thighs out of the way to get a nice good seat. I want you to extend your legs out and flex your feet back. So your toes, you're going to pull them back with your leg muscles towards your body, okay? It's okay if your feet are forwards too, if that's what's comfortable for you. But we're working towards pushing our heels away from us, pulling our toes back towards us, and straightening our legs eventually. It's okay, again, if your knees are a bit bent. What's important here is that you're well seated and you inhale to find length. So inhaling, you're gonna find that your abdomen sucks in. You're filling your belly with air where your abs are pulling tight towards your body. And then as you exhale, you might start to walk your hands forwards, or eventually you might inhale your arms up and exhale to fold forwards. The fold is a bit more of an advanced move. As we start out, I'll just get you to inhale for that length and exhale, slowly walk your hands forward. Now again, we don't want to curve our spine. We're trying to stretch. So finding that spot where our body hinges and then stops, that's where we want to stop and bow our head. If it's more comfortable to let your knees bend up, please do that. So we've found our length in our spine, we've inhaled, we're maybe pushing into the ground to help, and then we exhale and hinge from the hip, hinge all the way, maybe with our chin slightly up to help us keep that length. We're hinging all the way until we can't hinge anymore, and then we let our head bow. You can grab onto your legs or your knees or your toes, whatever is comfortable for you. Grabbing the toes will cause the backs of your legs to stretch more. So especially if you've already done sports today or you intend to go do more sports, I wouldn't overstretch. You can cause an injury by overstretching before or after you sport. So just stay there with your breath wherever you are and notice as you inhale if you can find more length, and as you exhale, maybe you can just bend or fold a bit more forwards. Again, without compromising your spine. Stay here for as long as you like. Feel free at any time to pause my videos and just keep breathing where you are. And then when you're ready, inhale to bring your torso back up to neutral. And then you can exhale to let it all go. You're welcome to stay where you are or cross your legs again if it's more comfortable for you. I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to practice yoga, to share your yoga practice with me, and to participate in the videos that I'm making just for you. So if you have any questions, if there's anything that was unclear, or if you'd like more pointers, please feel free to reach out. I'm always available, and I'm always happy to answer your questions. Normally at the end of a yoga practice, no matter how long or how short it is, we take a final resting pose. That pose looks like this. I'm not going to guide you through it this time, but you just extend your legs out in front of you like you just did, lie yourself back down, and you can have your palms face up, your heels are touching each other, and then you can let your feet just fall away from one another. There's a little bit more to this pose, but right now I just want you to make sure after all of your classes you lie down, even if it's for a minute. Feel the way that your body feels different from when you started. and feel the energy that's now flowing through your body. That's energy that you created. And as you practice working with your breath and your body, that energy is going to get stronger. When you come out of this pose and when you get into it, feel free to take your knees into your chest and give them a big hug, grabbing your opposite elbows if you can. Maybe even rocking side to side to give your lower back a massage. And then fall over onto your right side and then push up to a seated position. I hope that you've enjoyed your practice with me today, and I look forward to helping you throughout your yoga journey all throughout the future. Thank you.